CSGOfast.com, o líder em grande quantidade de game mods para vocês, apostas em esportes, retiradas fáceis e presentes para os usuários regulares do site. Então, entre no primeiro link da descrição e boa sorte.
Now that he's gone, now it's all on Chris J, and we're going to see them try to defend against what looks like a very heavy B apartments push here from SK.
There's Oscar, and it is going to be drilling into the head of Phelps, additionally on COLDZERA and Taco. Just into damage limitation mode. Dennis going to get peeked, but it's Fur that comes out second best in that confrontation. Chris J needs to check his angles, or he could be a goner. Phelps is up there, just perched on top of the ledge. Not showing anything as of yet. Gets dinked in the side. There's going to be some questions asked of Chris J for sure as Dennis gets killed right next to him. Chris J is going to make amends with another couple of frags. Now still on Taco. Has the bomb. And he's in underpass. But again, Mouse Sports probably will take the round, but it's not clear cut. It's not been flawless. They still take casualties.
And Taco just trying to see if he can't fit in a bomb planet here. He will get a one-on-one against Lowell over in the B bomb site, which means he might be able to at least get that extra money by placing the bomb here. As he does cross through.
This bomb plant would be the nice cherry on top. And it will come through. Now Taco. Aim punch. Fallen has the orb, but it's glass cannon, so he could afford a few more nades. And this just on the other side of the smoke to Phelps. He gets found wanting by Chris J. And now Lowell's been flashed out in prime position. To strike lands onto Taco. That is some pretty solid fragging when it's only going to yield one kill for the time being. The floodgates haven't been opened just yet, but SK at least will get onto the site and get the bomb planted and put the pressure now in the hands of Mouse Sports. That looked like it was very close to landing, and I think Fallen even assumed that was the case as well. But after he's missed that shot, that could be the difference maker here in this round. Dennis is spamming up through the bench, leaving COLDZERA in a 1-on-4. There's the first. Looking for a second, he connects it. Oh, and he gets a third as well! Surely he's not going to pull this one off! Oh, COLDZERA! The man, the myth, the beast! What a play!
It's like every time you see Cold alive in a 1vx situation, you can never...
Oscar gonna dust off the cobwebs with that kill, giving Mouse Sports the advantage. 33 seconds left, and SK have got to start to get a move on. Fallen is gonna dispatch of Lowell. Oscar still around the same position where he claimed the previous kill, but now he has to turn his attention elsewhere. That's COLDZERA. He's feeling it, the adrenaline surge, forcing him into a double. And Rop's a player with so much skill, so much talent. Has to try and pull off a 1v3 clutch. Not gonna happen, not while COLDZERA.
So they may swing this bomb around now, especially if you can hold market.
Phelps gonna be in the thick of the frags. Picking up 3 and a 4th as well.
A lot of utility, and Fur's gonna be able to get the backstab. Also able to rear up and grab Chris J on the balcony as well. What a shot. That is not easy to hit at all when you have to go just straight up like that.
Take nothing away from Fur, but he should not be able to trade off on both those players by himself. Mouse Sports, I mean, that's the cardinal sin of mid-control. Rops is going to come back with a kill, but it's the B side of the map that is the issue right now. It does allow him to rotate. They're not even 100% sure, up until the moment they just heard the bomb was planted, that it even was necessarily a B hit, so now Rops has no reason to hide around A anymore. He's going to join the rest of his team.
Just Cold lurking middle, everything else coming up the A ramp, but Rops goes down. The trades are favoring SK right now, 2 for 1 so far.
Dennis trying to use the flashbangs to carve out a clutch, but won't be happening just yet. All of SK are low. They do have the man advantage, and Oscar, where's the shot on the cross? Wasn't far off. Helps using a flash of his own to force out his position. Comes out second best though. Lowell has his number. Fur and Fallen. Oscar destroys Fallen, didn't even have a chance to react. But Fur's on the long haul around on connector. Not making any noise at all. They're going to line up from the first kill is forthcoming. There's a smoke on there. The molly's not going to work, so you have to push the site right now. And Lowell's not able to get the defuse. It was very close.
And again, they want to play that aggressive mid. It's something that they love to do, but it's like Furtis keeps backstabbing in their middle. He's going to keep delivering even more pain. Everything falters at middle for Mouse Sports. All their eggs in that basket, and they drop out the bottom and shatter everywhere.
Lowell 1 on 5, and as a result Dennis will be backing away, but he has only an incendiary to his name, so he's kind of stuck in this purgatory situation. But does he push or does he try and pull back? And he was caught in two minds. He almost death by indecision, and it's fallen to push him over the ledge. I mean, this has SK written all over it. It's hard to see how Mouse Sports can clutch this round.
Yeah, it feels like a formality at this point. Yeah, we'll go on a little bit longer, but as people just keep feeding SK, they should pull up an 11th round. And again, the last 12 rounds of this half, SK's only given up 1. The domination's clear. We'll see what Lau can do, though. He's got it into a 1-on-3, but the bomb's making its way into the A-bomb site. He does have a kit. He's got an incendiary. He's got a little bit to work with here, but he has to hit some really nice frags.
Aggressive through a ramp. This is always dangerous because you're expecting nades to fly your way, but instead it's fallen. Now, is that smoke going to allow him to pick up the orb? Or does he even care about it? Doesn't seem likely. And Mouse Sports is a direct retaliation. They're going to try and make amends for Oscar's death. That's just going to cost them another couple, or as Phelps and Fur both chime in for kills. Mouse Sports are lost at sea. And Rops can only get the 1 kill.
Looks like they still will go for that eventually. They're just having to take their time now, having to make sure that no one's aggressive on middle. Now they'll begin to push through.
Smoking off window. But Fur is still very much a threat on the board. Hasn't been smoked off himself. Fallen is trying to see if he can get something to stick through the smoke, but in doing so, now Fur is able to jump on top of that kill. Chris J does trade out, though. But again, Phelps getting kills elsewhere. It just seems like Mouse Sports can never keep themselves even when the gunfire starts going down. They're losing out on these trades. They're not getting enough avenging kills. Boosting up onto the short box to see if they can go for a different angle onto bench. Oscar misses out. That could cost them dearly. Is Taco now going to open up with his M4? It's all on Oscar. He's already picked up 1. It would be a 1-on-4, but COLDZERA not allowing him to clutch. He is taken down by Rops, who had a solid performance on Inferno. Phelps with his M4. So many players pushing him. But it's going to be Dennis that actually claims the kill. And so is the magic of the pause going to prove to be a thing? Chris J, how are you not getting that kill? That is absolutely unbelievable that Fallen is able to escape with 22 health. And that in itself could have just cost them the round. I don't know what to say about that, but let's just keep in with the action as Mouse Sports have Dennis and Oscar to try and stop this defuse. Dennis with the M4, Oscar with a Tech 9. And Oscar is going to go to town with the Tech 9 for 1 kill. COLDZERA spraying, but he's going to go down, and there is Dennis. They have managed to claw.
Like once again, they're going to try to knock on the door of Catwalk and Connector simultaneously. See which one opens up for them.
Can't help but feel that this could play into the wheelhouse of what SK Gaming currently possess up close and personal. It's where these CZs, the Mag 7, will shine alongside Fallen, who's gone for 1, does get picked off on the retreat. No retreat, no surrender. Suddenly, Mouse Sports are in a 1-on-3, and it falls upon Dennis, and he's gonna go down.
And how they were positioned, and so now they're at series point. They'll get 6 chances to put Mouse Sports away in 2 maps and move on to the playoffs and knock Mouse Sports out. See what Mouse Sports can do. They have so little to work with in this round. Again, it feels like they're trying to go for that early B pick and see if they can't follow it up quickly, but Fallen denies it with the pick on middle.
The House of Cards beginning to collapse as Mouse Sports have lost their in-game leader. Maybe he can be the puppeteer, pulling the strings from afar. From 6 foot under. Taco with a spray, able to get 1. Only loses 15 health as well. Really exactly what they're looking for. Taco with a second as Oscar goes out peeking, but There's no real cohesion here. Lowell's too far behind to really do anything with his Tech 9 at range. He's not going to be able to get the upper hand onto Taco. And Rops 1-on-4 to save Mousesports, to keep the dream alive here at DreamHack Summer. Not going to happen. Taco domes him. And SK have done it in 2. It took them a long while.
Still checking if the place still cold. Moving in the way, no place, no snow. Straight chilling with my niggas and shiver. Thinking about South Lake, thoughts on the river. Move back, nigga. Move back, nigga. Fake Jordan, that's whack ass bitch, nigga. I come back with 11 damn shots. I claim this city and I take your spot.